So today we are going to work with the thermistor. You can see this is a small fellow, okay, and this is a temperature sensitive device. So what we will do here, as you have seen in the theory, there are two type of thermistor, NTC and PTC. So for NTC, the resistance decreases when the temperature increases, and for PTC, it's a positive thermal coefficient where the resistance increases as soon as we increase the temperature. This fellow is NTC or PTC. Let us try to check first of all. So what I will do here, I will connect it with the breadboard, okay, and try to see what is its resistance when we increase the temperature slightly. At the same time, we'll try to see the uh, response and sensitivity of this temperature device. So what am I going to do here? I have taken a small breadboard, okay, and then here I am going to connect this fellow. So I'm just inserting in two of the connections, okay, and then I have folded out to see it properly. Fine. Now I have taken multimeter to check the output. So you can see the multimeter, and I'll put the multimeter in such a way so that you can see both together. Fine. Let me, so you can see both together. Now what I am going to do here, we will be connecting the multimeter connections. So this I have taken multimeter common and multimeter positive, okay, with red and black wire. So I'm going to connect it with this fellow. These two probes are connected with wires as we have done in the previous experiments. So I have connected here and I have connected here, okay. Let us see the resistance value. So here you can see it is 7.82 kilo ohms. Fine. Now we try to heat it up. How to heat it? Since it is very sensitive, what we can do, we can just rub it and increase its temperature. So I'm going to slightly rub it with my finger, and you can see the value here. So I'm rubbing so that, and you can see the resistance value is quickly decreasing and it is very fast. So this is very sensitive, correct, very sensitive, and you can see the temperature value increases and the corresponding resistance value decreases. It means it is negative thermal coefficient, NTC, and now it is quickly moving up. Fine. So this is a very basic element. Now we will see the industrial version of the same fellow, okay. Let us see the industrial version. So here we can see the industrial version of thermistor. You can see it is written the resistance value as 10 kilo ohm, okay, at 25 degrees centigrade, okay. Some approximate value is given, it is not very accurate one. And this is the temperature sensitive tip, okay, just like thermocouple, and this is the tip which is sensitive to temperature, and this is sleeve, and here is the wire which is connected, and then you can see the two ends here. These are the two ends which I have connected through wires, okay. Now let us see its circuit. It's a simple function. So I will take the same circuit here. I'll remove this small thermistor and put this one here and here, and then again I will connect the multimeter here. So the multimeter connections come here, and now let us see what happens when we slightly rub this fellow. Now I hope you can see both multimeter as well as the sensor. So let us on, and we can see the resistance value. Okay, some problem in circuit now. Fine. At the same time, we have our temperature sensor ready, which we have used for the previous experiment. So let us see what is the temperature here. So I have a temperature sensor. This is the lead of temperature sensor, and this is the temperature value, which you can see here, 31. It will be slightly high, and corresponding to this temperature you can see this is the resistance value. Okay, it is not accurate as per the thing which was mentioned there. Now what we will do, we'll try to slightly rub it and see what happens. So I'll slightly rub it, okay, and see that you can see that value is decreasing, correct? So this is again NTC, negative thermal coefficient. Now what we will do, we will use this fellow to create a bridge where we use this resistance value to sense the temperature value. Fine. So that is in the next part of the video. So now we will make an inverting amplifier setup, and in this setup our logic will be to use the thermistor as a feedback resistor. By using that, we will be changing the amplification factor, and that is how we'll be able to sense the temperature value. In this experiment also we used a multi-channel power supply, which you can see here, and now itself we have connected the probe of -15 to 15 and common already with red, blue and black color wires which are coming here. So that will be referred while we make the circuit. Okay, so let us start making this circuit. So what we do here, we first of all try to make a basic inverting circuit using RF as an input. Now what I am going to do, since we have seen around 8 kilo ohm was the resistance in room temperature condition, I'll take 2 kilo ohm as the input, correct? So in that way the amplification factor will be 4. Okay, amplification factor will be 4, or if you wanted to increase we can go with lower value of input resistance. So let us start making that. So first of all I'll connect the amplifier. Blue wire represents -15, so which I'll put in pin number 1 2 3 4 is -15. Okay, and red wire represents is +15, which is 7 number, 5 6 7. So I'm going to put it here. 7 number is +15, and then I'm going to put ground here. Okay, so I just put ground here, and then 3 number is going to connect with ground. So I've taken a piece of wire, and number 3 I am going to connect with ground. Fine. So that is how we have developed the powerization of this setup. Now you can see each and everything clearly. 4 number is connected with -15, 7 is connected with +15, ground is connected with point number 3. Okay, now 2 number pin is going to take the input, so I'm going to put a resistor here, which I am inserting anywhere. So this I have inserted here. Fine. And then RF will be the this thermistor. So this will be 5 6 from this point to point number 2. So what I will do it nicely. I will take a piece of wire and make a proper circuit. So I will take the thermistor and connect with 6 number 5 6 and connect somewhere where it is. So I have connected, and yeah, so I have connected it here, and from this pin I will connect it to 2 number. So from here I will connect to number 2. This will become the feedback. Okay, so now you can see the circuit. Fine. So it's a very rough circuit. From 2 number to 6 number you have a feedback resistor. Fine. Now it is ready. We will supply input voltage and see what is the output corresponding to this cooled condition. So I will use the same power supply input for input to this point number 2, and you can see I have connected 2 wires, red and black, coming from the 0 to 30 volt channel power supply. Now the same I will use to give as an input to this amplifier. Okay, so I will take this red one and insert to input, which is here. At the same time, the ground of this power supply also has to be connected somewhere. So like that I will create the circuit, then I will power on and see what is the output.